Nintendo has a new upload on private and Zippo starts leaking more stuff. Let's talk about everything. Block content. What's happening, my block buddies, and welcome to a brand new episode of Blocked Content's Leak Speak. My name is Callum, and this is going to be your content for today. And boy, do we have a lot to talk about. We're not just talking about what's new this week for Nintendo. Yes, there was actually a Nintendo YouTube video right now listed as private, so we don't know what's inside there. We can't really get the information, but it's on there, so something could be coming. A lot of people are saying this is the ARMS trailer for Smash Bros. Ultimate, finally revealing the character. Other people are saying maybe some Super Mario 35th anniversary stuff is very close. And also there is a big new message from Zippo, who has, leaked a lot of stuff in the past and is very big in those spheres, that we get to talk about too. And not just something dropping on Thursday, a lot of stuff in this week. So supposedly a lot of cool things are going to happen this week. And well, we might need a little bit of cool, fun stuff this week, because I don't want to address too much of this because it's not really my place within this channel. But I just want to say that everything going on in the world right now, and the pandemic, but also of course the very important Black Lives Matter movement. I don't usually talk about issues like this, but it really felt in my place because I talk to thousands of people in my YouTube channel every single day when I upload new videos. I just want to say, guys, please be respectful to every single person. I stand with the Black community, and I truly want this world to be healed, and not just healed from this huge pandemic, but also just the injustice that's being done in the world right now. And again, I know it's video games, it's stuff that we talk about every single day. It's got nothing to do with all of this, but we are all human. We're all sharing this planet together, and everyone deserves that right. So please, guys, just be respectful to one another, and let's, work on a better tomorrow together. So I've been answering many of you guys' questions about all this video game stuff, Smash Brothers, in our show Question Blocked, where I answer your questions. What do I think of your favorite game? How do you start making YouTube videos yourself? Well, whatever you can think of, you can send your question through to me, blockedcontentmail@gmail.com. I'll answer them in our next Question Blocked episode, and I'm giving away something cool. Here are 4 Super Mario surprise capsules from Tomy, and any Mario item, Yoshi, different character could be inside. I leave them closed so you can find out what's inside when you win. So please like this video, subscribe to the channel, very important in this time, and of course comment down below to enter for the giveaway. Alright guys, let's head into the main topic of today, and I first want to talk about this little tweet from Croc, hashtag Xenoblade Chronicles O'Clock. So basically, yes, playing Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, but just tweeting this out, and a lot of you guys have sent this my way, so I really felt like I needed to talk about this because this could potentially be big news for, covering leaks, covering speculation. It says Nintendo just added a private video to their official YouTube channel. Could mean anything, so take it as you will. And it's, new this week from Nintendo. And it does not say anything other than that. So very interesting. It's got already a ton of views, so that I think is very fun. But yeah, we don't really specifically know what's inside of this content, and we're not able to know. Now, I do keep checking back with the source to see if there's any more improvement or any other information on this front. So I'll keep you guys updated, maybe in a pinned post if something else comes up. So we don't know when this will drop. We don't know specifically what the information here is, but it does kind of feel like there is some general Nintendo update, new stuff this week. And we're actually going to cover something also today that talks about this week being a lot of fun, that this week is something very special. So maybe Mario stuff could actually be dropping, because I think that if this was a purely Super Smash Bros. Ultimate centric thing, it would probably be on the Super Smash Bros. Channel, where a lot of other leaks have already happened. I mean, think back to something like the Simon and Richter trailer, the music actually being leaked through the YouTube channel, which is insane. It's one of the biggest leaks that ever happened in this sphere, and of course we have to talk about that because this is Leak Speak after all. But I do believe that new this week could refer to something of Nintendo itself, and not just specifically Super Smash Bros., but maybe Nintendo wide. Maybe we're going to talk about some updates on maybe the new Paper Mario game, the Origami King. Maybe they'll reveal, some new partner, or maybe a new piece of that, stage, maybe some story details or something like that. They could definitely sprinkle in a little bit of an update here and there. Maybe something for Super Smash Bros., just a tiny little tease for the character, and then of course maybe finally some information information on the Super Mario 35th anniversary. I mean, that is just expected at this point. Of course, we could be very, very disappointed and have nothing about that Mario 35th anniversary thing actually come true. Maybe it's not real, but at this point, I can't really argue against it. So many sources, and also sources that are very, unique to me, are telling me that this is real, and of course, all these articles and stuff like that. So yes, I'm definitely not holding my breath for this being fake. I definitely think that it is going to be happening, and of course, we're nearing that big E3 time. So it is crazy. A lot of these video game companies have been saying, due to everything going on in the world right now and the stuff that I've discussed before in this video, they don't really want to put out these big video conferences and be all happy and giddy, because of course a lot of sad stuff is happening in the world right now, and it wouldn't really feel right? I mean, you got to address that kind of stuff. Now, Nintendo, on the other hand, is continuing their social media schedule as before. They never really address it. Of course, Reggie very famously said politics are not in our place to do, so they could definitely be taking that stance, and I don't want to go any further into that, just saying that, yeah, we might not get any reveals from the Xbox, from the PlayStation 5 stuff, but I think Nintendo is still going to go ahead with at least revealing some information. Now, a lot of sources have said, yeah, there might not be a big Nintendo Direct, but I think that this single video that will just be titled New This Week will not especially be a Nintendo Direct, but will be a little cap of a lot of different things that Nintendo wants to show off. And I think it might have a little update on Paper Mario. It might have some Metroid stuff. I think it's a little bit too early, and probably maybe even some ARM stuff. But yes, Mario 35th anniversary is for sure on the top of my list. Now, there's another thing that they might be revealing very soon, and that is this screenshot. And it's also from Croc, hashtag Xenoblade Chronicles O'Clock, saying, well, Amazon France adds a placeholder listing for a Nintendo Switch title from none other than Konami. Yes, behind the Metal Gear Solid franchise, and of course a lot of other cool, awesome franchises. But yeah, it immediately got me thinking about Metal Gear. Of course, the partnership is there with Nintendo, not just having other Metal Gear franchises on consoles, and of course Metal Gear Solid 3 on the Nintendo 3DS, and then the Twin Snakes on the GameCube, and all that cool stuff. But I also think that having Snake back in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is a huge telling thing for, that franchise, and maybe even Konami working together with them. So maybe we could be getting Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain, something like that, for Nintendo Switch, or something like that. So this is, I know Konami has a lot of other cool things going on, and it might just be something very, very un-Metal Gear, but this is my fanboy heart screaming here. I totally love Metal Gear Solid. Those of you guys who followed the channel for a long time, I know that I love the Snake Codex, and fusing that with Smash Bros. Ultimate and stuff like that. You guys know that I'm very, very excited for stuff like that. Now, the final thing that I have to talk about that everyone has been sending my way is this little conversation. Zippo actually said something that is very interesting, and if you guys don't know, Zippo is just one of the people in the leak sphere that actually has some correct information sometimes, and sources and stuff like that. So yeah, Dylanarius says from Dylan Iris at Twitter, saying Zippo. This is the screenshot. Mario announcements imminent? So Zippo just posts, this will be a fun week. Not just Thursday either. Now, of course, we're a little bit in the week right now, so yeah, maybe it's later than Thursday and not before. That's how I first read this message. But I definitely think that that coincides with this new to Nintendo thing, right? The new this week from Nintendo video could definitely be saying, oh yeah, this is going to be a fun week. That coincides exactly with what this message is saying, right? This will be a fun week, new this week. It all kind of fits in together. So maybe we'll actually be seeing that Mario stuff. Even this Twitter user also seems to agree. So yeah, I think that there's a big possibility that this could actually be real. We're actually looking at something from Nintendo dropping this week. I'm very excited for it. So I hope you guys, have any ideas or thoughts on what it could be. I'm very excited to hear what you guys' thoughts are. So if you comment down below, that could actually be featured and read out loud in our next video. And today's comment question is, what do you think will drop this week? And as for a previous comment question winner, our answer comes to us from Galaxy Horizon YouTube, saying, my E3 character is Rayman. I've wanted him since the Smash 4 leak and remembered seeing it as an why didn't I realize this sooner moment. Well, I feel like he's goofy and out there just enough to fit in just fine with the rest of the Smash cast. Well, Galaxy Horizon YouTube, I actually really agree. I think that it's strange that the character is already represented in 2 Smash games, you know, Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS, having the trophy of Rayman, which was a really fun process. Sakurai talked about it and being so happy with Ubisoft actually giving them just a model that they made just for Smash Brothers. And of course, also the fact that the character is a spirit in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, right? Isn't that crazy? So that Sukapan thing with Sonic in, you know, the World of Light mode, totally loved that. It was really difficult, but coming back to it fully loaded with spirits was awesome. But how cool would it be to actually have a Rayman in the game as a playable fighter? You know, I mean, the crossover could be there. I definitely see the potential for a moveset. So I gotta say, I kind of have to agree with you. That would be really cool. So thank you so much for sending in your comments, guys. These are always so much fun to read through. And of course, a big shout out to our latest Patreon supporters. You guys really support the channel in a crazy time, and I can't thank you guys enough. You are awesome. So if you want to have yourself created, you know, in blocked content style, please go to patreon.com/blockedcontent. And remember, if you're not yet a member of the Blocked Content family yet, hit subscribe now, smash that like button, and ring the bell for notifications. And all the news and fun you care about will be delivered on the daily to you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you around the corner where there's always more blocked content. See ya!